y'all, welcome back to the channel, y'all. T-Kitchen TV. I'm having a little lunch. I ain't ate nothing all day. These grapes are good. But y'all, hold on, let me go. That better, right? Why y'all didn't tell me? I'm gonna get y'all. Why y'all didn't tell me that my Jazzy life was over there picking on the ERICS? If you don't know, y'all, I just gave my dog some of these. These are like for their breath and their teeth, so they don't get plaque all over their teeth. So I was like, my Jazzy life must rain out of content, cause let me tell y'all something. She does that all the time. She just always wants to be drama filled, like everybody else, like Liv, Peach McIntyre, Sky's life. But what pissed me off about the whole thing with my Jazzy life is that she called Erica. That's the ERICS that does reactions on the mommy sector. She called her a Mexican bitch. I got some eggs over here too. Hard-boiled eggs. I'm having salad tonight. I just need something in my stomach because I ain't eat all that. And then I'm gonna drink my tea. Called her a Mexican bitch. I was like, girl, now you doing too much. Then she lied. Talking about that the ERICS was talking about legendary. I've been watching the ERICS for a very long time, and I never heard her talk disrespectful about my Jazzy Life's kids. I seen her give my Jazzy Life advice, like doing the girl's hair. And one time, legendary, his feet were dirty, y'all. Looked like he had been walking through dirt and rocks in the wilderness. Like his feet, the bottom of his feet was black. That's how you can tell my Jazzy Life, she don't be cleaning her house like that. But she might have said something about that. Like, why is his feet so dirty, girl? Like, you need to wash the floor and stuff like that. But have I ever heard her say, you know, that her son looked like Lou Rawls? You know, you got people out there saying that legendary look like Lou Rawls. I was like, I can't with y'all. But she has never said nothing. The ERICS has never said nothing like that. My Jazzy, like, you're wrong. You need to apologize to her immediately. Which I know you're probably not going to, but you need to, because, like, girl, like, come on. Out of all the people you could come for, you gonna come for that lady, and she be giving you advice on a lot of stuff. The ERICS said she even sent something for legendary, and you threw it in the trash. How ignorant is that? But the big thing is for you to call her a Mexican something, a Mexican B, and call out her name. And then You talk about she better watch her back. You here you go again, lady. We thought, well, I thought that you would learn your lesson with Liv's life. You know, I just gotta make sure he ain't in stuff, y'all. You think she will learn her lesson with that? Now you out here threatening people again, talking about she better watch her back. For what? You're not gonna do nothing. You ain't do jack till you talk all that stuff talking about you were gonna do something to Liv's life and her mom. You ain't do jack, lady. You ain't do nothing. Erica, don't even stress yourself. I know you're not stressing yourself anyway, but don't even stress yourself about my Jazzy life, because she ain't gonna do jack. What she need to be worrying about is what's going on in her household and why she came out and said that she was being cheated on. This lady has been cheated on her whole life. Didn't Phil cheat on you? Phil cheated on you. Legendary's dad Chris cheated on you, and now this new dude cheated on you. Lady, you're cheap material. that's what it's looking like, lady. Okay, you are cheap material, lady. That's what it is, girl. Stop the shenanigans. All the people you could come for, you gonna come for the ERICS. Somebody been trying to get you right for a long time, trying to give you like little advice, like, hey, I remember one time my Jazzy life did something with a birthday party, and it was all messed up. But I remember the ERICS was like, hey, my Jazzy life, why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? And then you won't have to worry about all of that. But she don't get it when she goes after the people that's actually trying to help her. She goes after them. But you was wrong for calling her a Mexican bitch. You was wrong for that. And then you try to come out here and say and try to claim that the lady is racist, my Jazzy life. You need to watch out, because if the ERICS want to, she can get you for defamation of her character, because nobody wants to be out there in the street known for being a racist. You were wrong for that. That lady ain't never specified or even talked any kind of commentary that I would or anybody else would think that she was a racist. You just said that to be mean. And a lot of people are saying the only reason you're doing this is because your videos ain't kicking it. Okay, that's what's going on. The videos ain't kicking it, and your content is dying down. It's crying out for help. And you know, you've been trying to act like Liv. We look. I can look at somebody. I watch a lot of creators, and I can look and be like, oh, he trying to act like this one right here. But yeah, my Jazzy life has been trying to act like Peach McIntyre, act like Liv. Like, it's like, girl, get your own personality. Why are you trying to act like them? That's one thing I can say about Peach McIntyre, is that she acts herself. She don't fake who she is. That's like the real Peach McIntyre. You gonna see the real her. She ain't gonna front on you. She ain't gonna be acting like this person and that person. She gonna act like herself. Everybody over there got their own personality. Now Sky, she likes to bite too. She likes to get off of there now. Yeah, Sky likes to bite too. She be trying to bite off of Chrissy a lot. You gotta have your own personality. You're gonna do that. Just put a little bit of your personality into it, instead of just trying to act exactly like the person. Get out of here. Get. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, Jasmine. Get your life, girl. Get your life, because you got so many people that do reaction on you, and they talk way worse of stuff. What? Way worse of stuff. But you're going to choose to pick a fight with the ERICS? You know we're going to stand on the ERICS side. Okay? You're not going to think you're going to come in here and pick on her like that. That's what you're not going to do. My Jazzy life. Okay? Not doing that. When I see wrong, I'm going to point it out, and you was wrong. If anybody, you sound like the racist, calling her a Mexican bitch. How racist is that? Telling her to leave the sector. It's YouTube. That's what. You don't own YouTube. My Jazzy life. You don't own YouTube, and you don't own the mommy sector. You can't tell nobody to get out of the sector. You don't own nothing. You're mad because people call you out on your bullcrap. You made a lot of bad decisions in your lifetime. You are a woman that has been cheated on multiple times and still trying to find love. Maybe love ain't for you. Maybe you just a woman that just ain't never gonna find true love. Sometimes God wants it that way. But for you to come out here and try to say something about the ERICS and call her a Mexican bitch, you are pathetic, my Jazzy life. You are a pathetic person. That's what we call people like you the scum of the earth. You was wrong for saying that about that lady when she ain't do nothing but try to help you with your kids, try to give you advice on things that you can do better with your kids, especially sometimes your daughter's hair. You just started doing your daughter's hair like that for real. Because before, if you look at my shabby life, those girls ain't never had their hair done at all. And those videos are still up. Go look at my shabby life to now. Yeah, my Jazzy life, she definitely did improve. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie about that. But you're coming at the wrong person, lady. And on top of that, the air, she not scared of you. She actually everybody's like laughing at you because you sound so immature and you sound stupid. That lady, if you think that lady is scared of you, you're the crazy one that's gonna be in trouble again, threatening people. Some people just don't learn their lesson, and I don't think that my Jazzy life learned her lesson the last time you threatened somebody, and you ended up in jail, and now you're doing it again, threatening her. Knowing you're not going to do nothing, lady. You're not going to do nothing, okay? Just like all the last times, you're not going to do nothing, lady. You're not going to do anything to nobody, all right? So let's stop the shenanigans. Put on your big girl panties. And if you really want to go, well, if you're going to come for somebody that really disrespected you. Because the ERICS ain't disrespect you. She was trying to give you some advice and some tips. Trying to help you out. See, you don't want to come for those other people because you know you don't want to go back to beefing with those other people. You know those other people are handed to you like it is. Y'all, that's all I wanted to say about this. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. That's my thoughts about what's the beef is going on with my Jazzy. Well, not really a beef, but the problem that my Jazzy life has with the ERICS. That's my take on it. My Jazzy life, grow up. You are a mom of how many kids do you have? 5. Grow up. Grow up. Go read a book. Go learn a new hobby. Do that. And stop threatening people on here. Because that's what got your butt locked up the last time. You think you will learn your lesson then, but you didn't. Leave the ERICS alone. Because we are all reactors out here. And if we see that you're doing something wrong to a reactor, we're going to come to her rescue. Plain and simple. That's how we do. If you're wrong, you're wrong. And you were wrong for this one. Now, y'all, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you won't miss another video from me. And, y'all, next time, y'all, let me know what's going on. I know I haven't been on here for a minute, but I need y'all have my email. Y'all email me and be like, hey, hello, T-Tension TV. This is going on. We want your insight on it. Y'all have to let me know. I won't know anything. Okay? I love you guys. Always thinking about you. Until next time. Peace.